Hey, it's Riding with AMAP. No, I'm just playing with you. No, it's not. But what's this? Core of the KLR's here. But this isn't the same voice who normally rides her. What's going on? What is happening right now? Well, let me put my gloves on, and we'll get to that. Got my boots on, still dirty from the last time we went on the dirt. Got the knee pads on, got the pants on, got the jacket on, of course. So she perked right up, she's ready to go. She's been laying dormant underneath what's called the motorcycle weather resistor, otherwise known as a tarp that's been cut up. It's been all nice and wet in Middle Tennessee, so I haven't been able to ride her in a bit, but it's a nice 50 degrees. She might need some gas eventually, but I don't think we'll get to there today. We'll know because of the reserve tank. And off we go. I'm gonna just take a nice little ride, probably go on roads that I've already seen before. Don't want to get too lost today, but you never know. Take you on a little tour of campus, show you where I've been, what I've been doing. Hopefully not get stopped at some stoplights and have to get off my bike and hit the button. Yeah, listen to that tuna can of a piston hit. I have to say, getting out of my neighborhood's quite fun. That little section right there is quite enjoyable. Got another guy out, of course. And while we're at it, might as well turn my music on, so that way it's not just me in an echo chamber of talking to myself the entire time. First two classes I was supposed to have today, they're both project classes, so in other words, we don't show up every single day. So I got the rest of the day for me right here. This is the light that always kills me, it makes me wait. Oh, luckily I almost always have a car behind me, so it's not that big of a deal, but always got to be careful at these because people like that want to pull out right in front of you. Not an aggressive horn that I just honked, just a hey, I'm back here horn. It doesn't sound like an aggressive horn, so I don't think most people would take it that way. Probably look at me and be like, oh, why is that guy honking at me? And then hopefully realize that, hey, it's because I pulled out in front of him. A lot of construction going on still. They built this building. I don't think this was here last time my parents were here on the visit. I was back 3 years ago now, pretty long time. So they've been working on this recently. Not really sure what they're doing. There's the Foundry building. That little prehistoric building right there is where I casted metal for a semester. I'm gonna have to come back to it and cast a 3D printed model that one of my projects is doing. This is the motorcycle parking, and that's the hill I had to jump my bike on multiple times. And I just realized I'm going into a corner here because the road is blocked off down there. People looking at me because I'm all geared up even though I'm just riding around campus. Plus I have my mirrored face shield, so, you know, look a lot more intimidating probably than most people. If I wanted to be a bad boy, I would go up through the quad right there, but it's only open for service vehicles. But this bike could definitely squeeze through there, no problem. There's the business building down there. That's the one I'm in. I'm either in the science building or the business building, or not the science building, the manufacturing building. There's a big old lab that has a bunch of welders and stuff like that. Mills, welders, all that stuff. Had a class in that. couldn't say I could pick up a welder and actually do well with it, but I know how to. TIG, MIG, and the normal rod. I don't know if that's called something specific. I forgot the terms. Stick welding, I think, is just what everybody calls it. Got the normal college chick beside us, green hair. You know, you see a lot of that nowadays. This isn't really one of those schools that has a bunch of liberal arts in it. More business, medicine, and engineering. Engineering being the main thing. Look at that gas price though, $3.39. I had to fill up at $3.29 yesterday, so I'm kind of glad that I got to save 10 cents. Got some nice roads by the river and things like that when you drive up this way. And I guess I'll figure out, depending on GoPro battery and all that, if I'm going to turn around once I get up there. But I'm going to turn up the music, stop talking. You probably can't hear me anyways because it's popping. So we'll go from there. Pretty average truck for around here, nice and lifted. Got a different license plate, don't tread on me, you know. Being in the South like that. So yeah, I like to go on something like that, but I don't want to wind up in somebody's yard. That's kind of what all this is. Gotta love that there's all this traffic in front of me, but there's no one at all behind me. Man, where'd all the civilization go? We're in the middle of the back country now. Where are we? See, if I was a bit more of a hooligan, I would have gone and played around in that field over there, but that's not really what I'm trying to do today. See these arrows? These mean fun. Okay, one more in front of us, so that we're good. I was on this road about 2.5 months ago. I'm probably more closer to 3 now. Got a nice cattle farm over here. Lazy G Ranch. Nice bison in the front. Get a nice whiff of that cow poop. Oh, he's turning off. What a relief. I'm not speeding, officer, I swear. Out of Putnam County into Jackson County. There's a lot of these blind corners and blind hills on this road. That's my only real complaint about it. Can't really see what's coming up. Can't see if someone's cutting the lane, if it turns into a 90-degree turn or anything like that. So I always got to go into these corners, watching my speed. Just farmland, that's all we got up here. But that means not a lot of traffic. Nice curvy roads. Well, there goes our fun for a little while until this guy decides to turn off. Okay, minivan, what are you doing? Oh, school zone's flashing, didn't even see that. Oh, that's where she's pulling off. Wonder if something's going on. There's a lot of cars here. I guess school's probably about to be let out. That'd be my guess. Big swooper. was a tight turn. Reminds me of the roads back home. Only difference is that we're not. You look around and it's like we're at the highest elevation there is. Instead of being surrounded by a bunch of trees and big old mountains. Big old. Slow and steady. Don't want to hit any dirt or mud. That's my biggest worry. On the downshift so I don't have to brake so hard. The engine will do most of the work. In the shade too, and it's been raining, so you never know if it's going to be really wet over here or not. Oh, I need to. I'm feeling a pretty big stutter. I know what. I need to switch it to reserve. So let's just idle and brake all the way down through here so I can do that. Why didn't that engage? Oh, I broke my mirror. Well, that stinks. Sure that was it. Let me check the battery of the GoPro too. Now we're at 40%. We're good. Well, that was unfortunate. Do I have any emergency tape? I guess I tried to put it down right there. I thought it engaged. Nope, I got rope. No tape. Oh well. We're going mirrorless now. Yes, officer, I know that I'm currently missing a mirror, but I didn't have any of my fix all duct tape. And there she goes. I'm not getting that weird power band on the acceleration now. Oh, that was unfortunate though. As you can tell, I'm gotten pretty good at picking up this bike. I had to do it a lot. I turned my music off, but this is where I lose signal anyway, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Woo! It's getting cold now. I can feel the heat from the water. Walls are all moist right there. Gotta watch the roads, gotta be careful for that. Do not want to slip. Hey, this is where That's really funny. Man, I should just wait until I was down here on flat ground. I didn't realize that it flattened out right there. Look at that big sweeper right there. Make sure to get a nice lean on this one. And by that I mean I would be leaning on a sport bike, but doing it like this on the KLR. Woo! Another big sweeper right after. Man, it's so weird not having the mirror right here. It's throwing me off. Yeah, I don't know why I accelerated so hard right there when I'm just gonna have to slow it back down for this corner. Well, I was thinking about maybe upgrading my mirrors, so I guess now is the time. Woo! Look at the river. Gotta love how they just went. I guess need to do it in front of the camera. Whee! Man, look at this long straightaway. Oh, a little fast, don't you think there, son? Woo! I'm not mistaken, yeah, it gets all twisty once it gets back. Look at that. It's all twisty right when it gets back into the woods. Man, this no traffic thing is great. Loving it. Ominous SUV on the side of the road. Again, see the roads are a little shiny. Hey, look, it's where I dropped the bike last time. I think. Yep, it was right there. I went and took a picture and then I fell over right there. I guess I am cursed to fall over at stationary points on this road. And as they say, let's keep it rubber side down on the road, or when we're actually driving. So tranquil. Oh, it's nice and chilly. Shade plus water equals cold. It's nice that just the mirror broke and not the mirror stand on it. This is that plastic been sitting out in the sun and been all over the place. And we're back to the main road. here, and then follow the signs back to the building. I need to fix my posture. I'm sitting like a nerd.